very good, brother. I've been asking all the Hulkamaniacs out there, who would be the best? Robert Whittaker. That's what they said, brother.
What's up, guys? Today I'm going to discuss Robert Whittaker recently saying in like some sort of interview, whatever the fuck. Excuse me. He recently said, I saw a clip of him on Twitter recently saying he wants to move to light heavyweight. And I don't see too many people talking about this. I feel like this is a pretty big deal. If Robert Whittaker moves to light heavyweight, I feel like he could be successful. So let me know what you guys think about it. We're going to go through the clip, and we're also going to discuss how I think he fares against the top 15. So let's get right into it. Make sure you guys like and sub, and yeah, let's go. So here's the clip of Robert Whittaker saying that he's been thinking about moving to light heavyweight. Let's get into it.
If you were in that position, would you go back down to welterweight or would you move up?
I wouldn't go down. I can't go down.
Nah.
No.
This is not possible anymore.
I'm still playing with the idea of going up to light heavy, dude.
Are you now? Is this part of your new strategy?
So obviously he can't move to welterweight. Like, he's just too big. He's too old. I mean, he's only 32, right? Or 33, which I think people forget. Robert Whittaker is like, he's not 36, 37. Like, he's only like 30, 32. I believe he's 32 or 33. He's not an old man. Like, I think he should 100% move up. Let's finish the clip, though.
Strategy.
No, it's just like, I'm a big dude, much bigger than people think I am. Yeah.
Fair.
I don't know.
Last question for you.
I don't want these stressful questions.
If you were in that position.
So obviously, like, in a little bit of banter at the end there. A little bit of banter, somewhat. I think you should move up, man. I think you should move up. I think, look, let's really break it down. I'm going to show you guys right now the state of the middleweight division, and I'll show you guys how he fares against the rest of the other contenders, and then I will show you light heavyweight. So let's get into that. So as you see in the middle, this is the current top 15 of middleweight. You got Sean Strickland. I think he could beat Sean Strickland. Would still be a tough matchup. It's a tough matchup for anybody. Adesanya. I mean, he's lost to him twice. Does he beat him in a third fight? Probably not. Hamza Chimaev just lost to him. Obviously, then you got Robert Whittaker. He wouldn't beat himself, right? And Mavov, he could beat, but it would be a tricky fight. Baraujo, he might lose to Baraujo. Now, he could probably beat Baraujo, but that'd be a tough fight. That's like a war, bro. That's a war right there, man. If he fights Baraujo, that'd be a war. Vittori he already beat. Cannonier, he beat years ago. Brendan Allen, he'd beat, but, you know, I know, yeah, he'd beat Brendan Allen shit. Delidzi shit, he'd beat him. Costa, I mean, he just beat him. But he almost got knocked out in the first round. Hermanson shit. Anthony Hernandez, he might lose to Anthony Hernandez. Sheremagomedov, I think he could. That'd be a close fight. Michel Pereira, he'd beat Michel Pereira, but Michel Pereira is pretty good. So, like, I don't know. Like, it's still a tricky. And then obviously Dricus du Plessis, the champion. It's still a very tricky division for him. Whereas, if you see on the right, light heavyweight, like, okay, we'll start from the bottom. Oh my God, I just threw up in my mouth. Alonzo Menifield. He beats Alonzo Menifield 10 out of 10 times. He beats Anthony Smith 10 out of 10 times. Fucking Bogdan Gustav he beats. Azamat Mirzakhanov he beats. Dominic Reyes he beats. Johnny Walker he beats. Volkan Ozdemir he beats. Nikita Krylov he beats. Roundtree would be a trickier fight for him, but I think he beats Roundtree. I think he's more technical than Roundtree, but I'm thinking about the power and the physicality of Roundtree would be a bit for Robert Whittaker, but I think he'd be able to handle it. Oberg, I actually think he beats Carlos Oberg. I don't rate Carlos Oberg that highly. Rakic, I think he beats Rakic. Rakic is just, I don't know, he's not really shown me anything in his last couple of fights. Blachowicz, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Does he beat Jan Blachowicz? I mean, Adesanya couldn't beat Blachowicz, but I think Whittaker has better grappling than Adesanya. I'd pick Whittaker to beat Jan Blachowicz. I think he could. He'd do better than Adesanya did. I'll say that. Jamal Hill. He beats Jamal Hill. I'm just thinking of the power of Jamal Hill, but I think he's way better technically than Jamal Hill. Same with Yuri and same with Ankalaev. I think he could beat Ankalaev. I think he could beat Yuri, but that'd be very tough because Yuri's a tough matchup for anybody. And then Jamal Hill, yeah. And then Pereira. Does he beat Alex Pereira? I don't know. Does he beat the? What do you guys think? Do you guys think Robert Whittaker could beat Alex Pereira? It's one of those where I'm thinking like he has skill, he's got good power in his hands, and he'd have better power. Here's the thing I was considering when it comes to like him moving up as well. He's gonna bring welterweight skill to light heavyweight. That's like, and he's still in his prime, like pretty much. I know he lost to Hamzat Chimaev, so people are gonna say, well, Whittaker's not in his prime anymore. I'd still think he's in his prime. Just because he loses a fucking fight doesn't mean he's out of his prime. But the question is, it's really not of skill, because I think he's more skilled than pretty much. I would really argue he's more skilled than everyone in the top. Maybe except for like Blachowicz and maybe Ankalaev. I think he's more skilled than every guy at light heavyweight. And of course, except for Pereira, because I think Pereira is a phenomenal striker. Obviously, he doesn't have the grappling of Whittaker, but like he is still a better striker, I'd say, than Robert Whittaker. I don't know. I think Whittaker would do real good at light heavyweight, man. I don't know what you guys think. I think he would, man. Because I'm looking at middleweight. It's like, does he want to face Adesanya again? Does he really? What would excite Robert Whittaker more? Facing Khalil Roundtree, or Rakic, or fucking Mavov, like fucking Anthony Hernandez coming up, maybe a Brendan Allen coming off of a win or two. It's just like that's. I know if I was Robert Whittaker, I'd just be rolling my eyes. Whereas if you're moving up to light heavyweight, you're facing guys, some good strikers, Jamal Hill, Jan Blachowicz, Yuri Prohaska. You're facing guys. I feel like he'd get a lot more excited and a lot more up for those fights than just here's Marvin Vittori, here's Paulo Costa off of a loss, here's so and so, here's him, here's. I think Robert Whittaker moving up is the best thing for his career. So let me know what you guys think down below. I also will be doing a video pretty much saying who I think should change weight classes. So I will be doing that video in the next coming days. So be on the lookout for that. But I pretty much just wanted to do this video. I have CT just to discuss like Robert Whittaker's chances at light heavyweight. I think he'd do very well. Make sure you guys like and sub. And yeah, I think that would be something better for his career than just sticking at middleweight and rematching DDP, facing a boring Strickland, rematching out of something. Like, no, bro, just move up, face a bunch of new fresh matchups, and maybe I could see Anthony Smith get his ass beat, because you guys know how I feel about Anthony Smith. Fuck Anthony Smith. See you guys next time. Peace.